What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So in my last video, I was doing a giveaway for reaching 1,000 subscribers, and today I'm gonna announce the 2 winners, and each person gets $50 each, and I'm gonna do it live right here on my phone. Everyone that supported me and posted my post and followed all of the instructions were entered, and I appreciate every last one of you guys for doing that. It means a lot to me. I got 30 people to enter. I'm gonna go ahead and pick the winners, so I hope you guys are ready and I hope you're excited. So I'm using this app called Random Drawer, and I basically made a list, and if you participated and you did everything, followed all the steps, your name should be on this list. Again, I had 30 entries, so it should be, you should see your name if you participated. And I'm gonna pick 2 because I'm picking 2 winners, and we are going to pick the winners now. Are you guys ready? So the 2 winners are Maya Papaya and Texas Boy Petro. Thank you 2 for supporting me and participating in my giveaway, and you guys are the winners of the $50, so you'll each get $50, and I will hit them up after this video drops. All right, so that was fun. So in this video, I want to talk to my pre-nursing students and like people who are thinking about going to nursing school about the difference between an ADN and a BSN. So for those of you who don't know, an ADN is a 2-year nurse and a bachelor's. A BSN is a 4-year nurse. So usually your ADN is at a community college and your bachelor's is at a university. I have to explain why I got an ADN before my BSN. If you go watch my graduation video, I explained it all the way through about like why I had to get an associate's degree of nursing before my bachelor's. To briefly sum that up, I basically tried the BSN route twice and I got denied. It was a struggle for me because I was a new college student, so I was really doing everything on my own and I had no ideas about anything really. And so I was so discouraged. Somebody finally told me about an associate's degree in nursing, and I had no idea what an associate's degree of nursing was. I went and talked to an advisor about it, and then I got accepted into the program. So the Nightingale College made a post or a blog about ADN versus BSN. They broke it down into depth. So I will link that below because I am going to use some of their references in this video. The first thing on the list, I'm going to talk about the getting in requirements. Now the requirements to get into the ADN versus the BSN are kind of similar, but sometimes the associate's degree can be a little more lenient on your scores and your GPA and things like that. I'm just gonna pull up my school that I went to. I'm gonna pull up their requirements. They wanted a GPA of 2.5 and they wanted your HESI test, your entrance exam, to have a score of 75% in each section. So that was one of the main requirements to get into the ADN program that I graduated from. Now the university, I picked just one in Houston. Their requirements was you had to have 60 prereqs, so you had to take a lot more classes, and then you had to have a 3.0 GPA, and you had to have a HESI A2 score of 75 or above. So the HESI score is similar to the ADN programs, but the difference here is the GPA and the prereq requirements. I think I needed 5 prereqs for ADN. That's one of the major differences. So if you're looking for a quicker route as far as like your requirement process, I would go with the ADN because the BSN is going to take a lot more time to get those requirements met. So number 2, the Nightingale talks about the educational difference. So if you're going for an ADN, you're going to be more like clinical skilled based. If you're going for a BSN, it's going to be skilled based, but it's also going to be a big mixture of research and community like health. So Nightingale basically states that it's like the bachelor's degree focuses on leadership, nursing research, management, as well as clinical skills, and then your ADN is more so like technical nurses, hands-on, bedside. So if you're looking to become like a charge nurse or a research nurse, I would go for the BSN because you'll be closer to that milestone rather than going for ADN, which is more so like your med-surg, ICU, like bedside nursing. So that's something to focus on. So what type of nurse do you want to be? is going to play a big part in which program you should choose as well. Next thing that they talked about was the salary difference. When you start out, it could be the same. So starting out as new grads, I feel like we get paid the same, but the BSN again can go further into the career than the ADN can because they have that leadership and that management behind their name. So they basically described that an ADN can get $40,000 on average, and BSN can earn up to $71,000 on average. So it's a big difference between like salary, but honestly, starting out, it's the same kind of pay. But then again, those advancements play a big part. You can't really advance if you just have an ADN. So if you're looking for advancement right away, go for the bachelor's, because then you will be, again, one step closer than you would be if you just had your associate's degree. So I want to talk about the most important thing and why I made this video is because I am an ADN right now, and the demand for ADNs are very low compared to BSN. So if you have a bachelor's degree, you're like 2 times more likely to get a job faster than an ADN, because the demand right now for BSN is way higher. The ADN is kind of being phased out, if you ask me. I've looked up some research about ADNs because they want that leadership, they want that management skill, and they don't think that ADNs are getting that in their nursing programs. And I can agree to that because I didn't really learn much about leadership and management. We took 1 course on it, and bachelors take like maybe 3 or 4 that incorporate that leadership and that management skill. So it's interesting because the Nightingale College article posted that in 2020 the BSN will be the priority anyway. So basically it'll be a requirement to have a BSN, and ADNs are going to be phased out. This was their predicament. It's looking to be true because I found a lot of articles that are saying that ADNs are being phased out just because hospitals especially are looking for that leadership and that management behind your name. That's something to think about when you're going for your ADN, is you're going to eventually have to get your BSN. It's like 99% guaranteed, especially if you want to work in a hospital setting, because they're demanding you to have that BSN. So that's just one of the cons of getting an ADN. A lot of hospitals are not looking for that anymore. So this video is not to discourage anyone who is going for the ADN. It's a great route to go. Community college is way cheaper than a university, so don't get me wrong. I really enjoyed going to college basically for free to get my nursing license. I don't regret it. You can always go back, get your BSN or get your MSN, or keep going. It's more personal, so if you are looking for a cheaper route, or if you're looking for a quicker route and you want to get in the field, you know, as soon as possible, then the ADN might be for you. But if you can take your time and you have money and you know you don't need to rush into it, then the bachelor's will be the best way to go. So my pre-nursing students out there, it's so important before you apply to nursing programs that you research that program. If it's an associate's degree, are they going to be helping you find a job? Because my school did not help us find jobs. It was just not very helpful. So research that program before you just jump in and apply. Nursing is about connections, so it's very important that you focus on what kind of connects will they be giving you and where are they going to, you know, take your career. Alright, so that was all I had for the ADN versus the BSN. I'm not trying to dissuade anyone from going for the ADN or the BSN. This is a personal choice and it's your choice. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the thumbs up button, and comment below if you're going for an ADN or a BSN, or if you're a pre-nursing student and you're still deciding. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.